Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru, and with me, as always, is my co host, the world's only comedian, the Kanye of comedy, DJ Beerbelly Bryden Proctor.
Hello.
You don't have to worry about a thing, folks, because we are here to help, and we help everyone.
We also just did an episode before this, so everybody's drunk.
Yeah, I did a thing where I've got two really good thermos cups, and I drank one mixed drink in one
Jesus.
for the first, but I have another one right here, so I didn't have to go downstairs.
Well, I mean that's just alcoholic behavior.
Yeah, no, it's preparation. It's show prep. Okay, I'm the one doing show prep here, clearly.
Also, I think it's fucked up that you have a bathroom right next to you and you act like you don't.
What do you mean I act like I don't?
Well, because I go take peace.
Are you saying you want me to get up in the middle of the show and say, Brian, you take the reins and go pee?
I think the show would be better if I took the reins.
Okay, then why do you always leave me to take the Okay. Are you under the impression that you getting up to go pee randomly is good content? Because it's
I'm trying
not.
I'm trying to make you a strong. Nobody listens to this. I'm trying to make you a stronger podcaster.
Okay.
This is
Okay,
this is
fine.
like
In the
this
middle
is
of the episode, I'll just abandon you to pee. Okay?
okay. I will also abandon the show to pee.
At the same time.
Yeah, I
All
mean,
right, everybody.
no, it's
Right?
avant-garde.
It is avant-garde.
Anyway,
So,
everybody needs to know that the bonus episode was pretty fucking incredible, and it's so
It
good that
was.
we had to record it first. So that's why you're getting the drunk episode.
yes, which they'll appreciate anyway. So for the bonus episode this week, it'll come out on Monday at patreon.com/here to help podcast. We had on Geneva and Jaren, Geneva Burns and Jaren, her brother, who were part of a cult. They were raised in a cult and they escaped it. And we were gonna do, this new thing where it's like
Shit,
a
I
serious
gotta
interview,
fucking
but
make
it wasn't
sure.
serious.
No, what
It was
at all.
great.
I gotta make
They
sure
were
I.
great.
Yeah, they were awesome. They were very funny people. They'll be back at any time. Sometimes randomly, mid-episode, they might show up.
It's
Who
possible.
knows? I
They
mean,
actually liked us. I was scared that they were gonna hate us because we're making jokes about how their dad was right.
I don't know. Everybody likes me. I'm never worried about things. About oh, what if they don't like me? Everybody's gonna like me. It's a matter of are they gonna?
And when they don't, you just say, "Well, not yet."
Oh, that's just true though. It's literally just true.
Well, it was true with my husband anyway.
Yeah,
You can figure that one out.
everyone does like me. That's not a fucking. We throw that out the window. It's a matter of are they going to invest money in Bryden coin?
No.
Well, that's the next step, isn't it?
Is that why you're making friends with people? It's
for the
like,
past-
hey, you were in one cult, now you get to be in another.
For the
Give me
past
your money.
36 years, I just need everybody to get into Bryden coin.
It's true. We just need to get into Bryden Coin. I did get submissions for Defend These Lyrics, our
Okay.
segment, which we've only been able to do once.
One
for me
time.
and one
I'm
for
fine
you.
with it.
Let me see. Okay. I have to look it up.
I probably don't even like the band.
For you, it's Kanye.
Okay.
It's a song called Celebration.
Okay.
I'm going to read some lyrics. Kanye Celebration lyrics.
So they sent them and you didn't look at it.
Shh. I'm a professional. I can
You're
handle
so
this,
good
okay?
at podcasting.
Okay.
Abby, look at me. You're so good at podcasting, dude.
I'm doing a good job. Thank you, Bryden.
I think it's so great.
I appreciate the pep
You're
talk.
so good at it.
I
Hey,
am.
just keep doing what you're doing, all right?
You know what? You're really bothering me right now because sometimes my husband will just use that exact same tone and cadence to tell me like I'm cool and special, and he'll pat me on the head like a dog.
Yeah.
And now I'm starting to think that he doesn't mean it.
Yeah, he
Sounds
doesn't.
just like that.
It's most likely from a movie that one of us saw as a kid. I don't
It's like,
know.
hey, you're really doing a good job.
Does he really do that?
Yeah,
Oh, well,
yeah.
that's terrible. If somebody ever
I
did
think
that
it's
to
great.
me,
I'm
I'd
happy
just
about
punch.
that.
I would be full punch mode if somebody ever said, "Hey, you're doing a good job." I'd be like, "Well, I'd kill this guy."
You're just an angry person. I need these affirmations in my life.
My affirmations.
Your
My
whole
effort.
camera shook when you did that.
My affirmations come from me.
I know. I'm the
I
opposite.
said,
I don't have it within me. I need external
I have
validation.
the only thing I need is within me, and all of you are wrong, and I am good. And one day you will see that I was the one that wasn't gay.
What he has within him is queerness. It just bursts.
It is you! All of you that was wrong, and I was the one. But not you. Even if I liked you. It was only me.
Okay.
You suckers. How's that?
You're slurring now. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you know what this is. It's a celebration, bitches. Grab a drink, grab a glass. After that, I grab yo ass.
Yeah, that's completely valid.
Okay.
You know what this is? It's a celebration, bitches. You grab a glass after that. Yeah, of course. I would do that.
Right now, I need you to mute all the monologue. All that talking is gonna give me a Tylenol.
Yeah, because of the headache.
No. No, it doesn't give you a Tylenol. It gives you a headache, which you use a Tylenol to cure. That's not how this works.
Right. It's because rap is poetry, and it's yeah. That you don't get Kanye.
No, because it doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense. It'll give you a headache, so you have to take a Tylenol. What? This is not even the spirit of the fucking bit. It's if you don't understand Kanye's writing and why that makes him such a great fucking rapper, like I don't know what to tell you.
This is not genius writing, Bryden.
It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean it's not Lil Wayne, but it's pretty good.
Lil Wayne? The only thing I know that he does is go, yeah.
That's Lil Jon.
That's Lil Jon. Damn it, what does Lil Wayne do?
Lil Wayne makes some of the best rap lyrics in the entire world.
Not good enough for me to see it.
Yeah, you don't listen to rap music. No, that's a good line. It's a great bar. Okay, next. Why is this? I thought the point of this bit was that I needed to defend some weird shit that was said.
And I vow that my child will be well endowed.
Yeah? He's saying he's got a big dick and his kid's gonna.
Penises.
He's saying he's got a big dick and his kid's gonna have a big dick. That's like saying I'm a badass. Yep, there you go.
And tell him that your mama had a fatty.
Yep. Still talking about like giant dicks.
Yeah, why?
Well, because guys like talking about if they have big dicks. I don't.
No, he's not. He's talking about if the child has one.
Yeah, and if I had, listen, if I had a kid,
does he even have a son?
Are you serious? Yeah, he's multiple children.
I thought he just had girls.
No, he's got a son. His name's Baby Yay, Saint.
You never hear about him. You only hear about the girls.
He's the youngest guy.
Mm-hmm.
Saint's the youngest.
Daddy, that's the reason why you had me? Yep, we was practicing. What? Why are there lyrics about having the sex talk with your son in this context?
When he say, okay, what he's saying when he says that is you were an accident.
You know what, though? You my favorite accident. That's what he says.
There you go. There you go.
It's actually kind of cute.
It is.
It's fairly cute. Okay. But I just thought you should know we hit the liquor store.
Sure. Yeah. I
How
mean,
is
who
that
doesn't?
good lyrics? That's not good lyrics. There's nothing
Because you're
poetic
not
about
doing
this
it.
song.
You don't know anything about rap because you're not doing it in the way. Play the song. Play the
Okay,
song.
we're looking for some hoes. Oh, is that how that goes?
That was you know what you just said? I could clip that. That'd be a great hook on a song. Oh, you looking for some hoes? Hoes? Is that how that go? Looking for some hoes? Hoes? Is that how that go? Running down Rodeo. Oh,
Oh my
oh.
god, it's just like the dumbest
It's
music
not.
possible, other than your house music, which is slightly dumber.
I mean, I guess you have a different taste. You know nothing about music. You never made music, and you should kill yourself. But that's fine.
Probably. I can't do music. I can't. I was asked to
You don't
record.
understand music.
I was asked to record some lyrics for a song for someone that wanted some female lyrics done for their song, right? And I'm trying so hard, and I get to this point where I'm listening back to all these recordings I'm doing where I'm just doing a bad job. It's just not what I want it to be. And I started like screaming at my computer screen, and I said, "Fuck you. You can't do anything right," but I was talking to myself.
And then
know?
you just
And
made
I was
like a really gay version of uh, uh, Rage Against the Machine. You're like, "Fuck you! I can't do anything right. Fuck you! I can't do anything
I should have
right."
done that and sent that instead. It would have been better. And I was so upset with myself, and I was like
Pussy.
crying. And then I deleted everything. I closed out of everything without saving it, and I wish I had saved it because I was still recording while I was screaming at my screen, and I'm really upset with myself over that. That's my experience every single time I've ever been asked to do this. I've been asked to do this by multiple people. I just sit there attempting it until I.
Well, I've asked
fly
you and you
into a
don't do it,
breakdown.
which is why I don't ask you to fucking do it anymore
This
because
is
you
what happened.
suck.
This
You don't do it.
It was what happened. I tried. I'm not sending you what happened.
Time for us to play something that I worked on recently. Let's just
You're gonna play
that'll
some
be the.
music?
Yeah, I mean, I might as well. You're really fucking shit up. I don't even know
How
if
am
any of
I'm
this.
doing fine. You're the one that won't admit that you're wrong. Plus, I
How
have
am I
lyrics for
wrong?
me too.
Also, this is the one. I don't know if this is great. But I should be able to play it on the let's see. I can share your screen. Do. So, this is how things look when people make music.
Yeah.
All right. Now, this is not. Okay, that's long enough.
That's abrasive and upsetting.
Well, it's not the whole thing. This is a measure for what it's supposed to be. But yeah, there's supposed to be more to it. Here. I wonder if you'll.
I'll try to record the lyrics, by the way. I'll try to record the vocals, and you could cut it up or make fun of me or whatever you want. I'm just
Why the fuck
bad
would I
at
make
singing.
fun of you? Why the fuck would I make fun of you if I asked you to do something?
What do you mean? Why
Well,
would you make fun of me?
If I asked you to do something.
You're right. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. And then I'm gonna
Like,
have the same episode.
don't sit here and act like I'm a bigger asshole than I really am.
That you do it yourself.
Nah, if I asked you to do something, I might not use it. But are you serious?
But you would be a sweetheart about it. That's good. That's good to know. We
I
are
also-
doing the show where you're constantly making fun of me. So I just made some
This is just me as a person. Like, all the stuff you say as a person does turn me away, you know.
I sent you a link if you wanted to do the lyrics thing to me too, or we can move on.
Okay, what is this? You just sent me the entire
Yes.
Miracles by Insane Clown Posse. How is this a lyrics thing to you? You somehow think this is fine?
You're supposed to ask me. You're supposed to make me defend it.
No, everybody knows this song. Magnets, how do they work? That's the bit on this thing.
Yeah, I think it's pretty silly and fun.
Okay, but you don't have to defend something that's silly and fun. Also, Zach Amico is going to be... I want to go to Gathering of Juggalos so bad, dude. I really do. I'm not
Where
a Juggalo.
Is it far from you?
Yeah, somewhere in the Midwest. I think it's in like fucking Ohio or some shit. Where is Gathering? I want to go.
I bet it would be fun. I've seen like
course
little
it'd be
videos on Twitter that people have taken at Juggalo gatherings where they're just talking to people in clown makeup and stuff. Just very chill, nice people.
No, they're insane people.
No, that's just the name of the band.
No, I've met those people. They're insane. And it looks like this year it's in Thornville, Ohio, August 14th through the 18th. And the website is really, really cheap looking. But yeah, it's the 24th annual. Next year I have to go. 25 years, I gotta go.
Yes, you have to go.
Like, I gotta go. But yeah, I don't know where Thornville... Okay, it's at 7585 Kendall Road, Thornville, Ohio. Where the fuck is that? Where the fuck is Thornville?
I don't know. Do you want me to do a story? Do you want me to read you a Reddit story?
No, I want to find out where Thornville, Ohio is.
I don't think our listeners care about Thornville,
I don't
Ohio.
care about those people.
Well, okay. We do care about those people. We love them very much, and we're producing content for them specifically.
Hey, 3 guys that I talked to. I'm pretty sure it's cool that I look up how far away Thornville is.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Well, this says 3 minutes away. That's not right.
Thornville, Ohio's right in Bryden's backyard.
Yeah, that seems wrong.
Everything is in Florida.
It's 14 hours away. It's 1,000 miles away. I'm not
Can we
going.
talk about how that man on the last episode insulted me by saying, looking at the room that I'm in, and saying, "You look like you're in Ohio."
Yeah, it was funny. He said neo-architecture, which isn't a real thing. Yeah, he's hilarious. Jaren's super funny.
He was great.
He should play at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
I don't think he's got the right sort of music for that, Bryden. Honestly.
No, yeah, we gotta play at the. You guys will know at the end of this. It's not my type of music, but you know who likes rock country that is not Toby Keith.
Jaren.
I guess, yeah, that's what he does. I mean, he should do Red, White, and Blue. You know,
He should. I bet he has.
oh, I'm sure.
It's no way he has it with what he's doing.
Brought to you courtesy, red, white, and blue. Toby Keith,
Close.
God rest his soul. Toby Keith, God rest his soul.
Is he dead?
Yeah, dude, he died of cancer a couple months
Oh,
ago.
wow.
Yeah, it's a shame.
So did Shelley Duvall. She died recently. I was
Yeah,
a
but
little sad about that one.
I didn't care about Shelley Duvall. I also didn't think she was hot even when she was young.
Did anyone?
No,
She's
people
like
did.
a really okay, because that's actually a question
I
that my
didn't.
husband wanted answered, and I could never get answered for him. Is he wanted me to ask my Twitter followers one day if Shelley was ever considered hot, and
She
nobody
was.
could answer. Okay.
Yeah, she was. It was the big eyes and the eyelashes and stuff. I don't think she was ever attractive. But you know, because I like big eyes. Don't get me wrong. Like the mom on How I Met Your Mother. Oh, that's a big eyed bitch. She's very attractive. Shelley Duvall, just not even a little. I don't know. It wasn't for me, but also like she was in like Popeye in the '70s and stuff. So it was like
Mm-hmm.
times were different than what the
Well, beauty
measurement
standards
was.
have changed so much over time. Like if you look at
Yeah,
you can look at beauty pageants from like 1950, and not one man would call those women a 10.
what?
They're
Because
thin, they have good bodies, but they have the most normal, average faces you've ever seen. They're not, they're cute.
it's not even, dude.
They would never make it now.
It's not even that. So many bitches in those fucking 1950s beauty pageants had like giant foreheads because of
Hmm.
how they did their hair, and it's like they look like Frankenstein. It like
There was a lot of that too,
I
but there
hate
was
that.
also just very normal facial structure and like noses and stuff. Like they just did not look.
It was their hair, dude. It was their hair. I'm telling you now, it was their hair.
Okay, no, I
It
don't
was
have the
just the
pictures right
hairstyle
now.
at the time
I'm
was
telling you,
different.
it wasn't.
Okay.
I am saying that the faces that are viewed as beautiful right now are like in a very specific category for people. There's like a couple types,
I'm not
and I
saying you're
think it was
wrong.
much more broad in different eras, basically,
I'm
because
saying
there are a lot of varied levels of attractiveness.
I look, to a degree I agree with you, but that hair mattered a lot.
It
Those
does matter. The hair and the like way people do makeup matters a lot
yeah.
for sure, and the way people dress
Yeah,
also.
for sure. Look, as somebody that is a student of the aesthetic, as much as I hate aesthetic, uh, I think your analysis of it is a little shallow. Uh, it's not as, which is ironic. It's not as deep as you're making it out to be. It really is the goddamn fucking forehead. That is everything. It
Okay,
really
well,
is. That
I
forehead,
mean, I
which was so popular and fine in the time, it is. Now we look at it, we go, "That's weird."
well, I'm talking about weak chins, bulbous noses. I'm not just talking about for like a woman in 1950. Sorry, could win Miss Whatever with a nose like mine, is what I'm saying.
Sure, you ought to be
That should be
talking more.
shocking to
You
you.
should be talking more about your
Yeah.
actual weak chin.
My chin is not weak. It's a
Yes, it
good
is.
chin.
It is. It is. It's not. It's not a great chin. I and uh, like you have a very English chin, honestly. Uh,
I have a very English face.
yeah,
They might
you
call
do
me an
look like
English rose.
you look. I would just call you poverty, but that
I did come from peasants. It's fair. It's
see,
a fair
it's
point.
it's a whole thing. But it's that forehead, that 1950s forehead, which was so popular. That haircut where they just exposed forehead. Everybody looks like fucking Frankenstein.
It doesn't help. That's true.
But it was popular at the time. I will.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'll track a guy down who's horny as fuck from the 50s and ask him if he thinks that some Frankenstein bullshit is hot. I will do that to prove a point. It was popular at the time, but now because to use your words when you were talking about
Oh,
the young ones that are all medicated up and have all those surgeries, old coded. Uh, we look at that as old coded. Like that's just not.
okay.
Nobody looks like that. Because it's weird. Because nobody's ever looked like that and been hot for since the 50s until I assume it'll become popular in the future. But
I mean, it'll
it's
change
never
a
been.
lot, but you also look at Renaissance paintings and stuff. Like it just changes drastically over time. That's all.
Wait, we're not talking about Renaissance paintings. We're talking about people. Renaissance paintings have
They
somebody
were
doing this.
modeled after people.
You can model everything after people. I'm talking about actual people, okay? You know what? Democrat?
They didn't have photographs.
Democrat?
That was their way of depicting what people of the time, and they were painting women they thought were pretty, and those women did not have perfect bodies.
Abby the Democrat.
What
Abby
are
the
you
Democrat.
talking about? He makes no sense.
No, I'm
right
making
now.
perfect sense. I'm talking about real people.
I'm
You're
talking to you right now, the listener, and not Bryden, because he is too drunk to hear what I'm saying to him right now.
I'm talking about real people. You're talking about people in a painting. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
You don't think that the types of women that were painted at the time are indicative of what the people of the time found attractive? Because when you're painting something, generally
Sure, but they
you're
weren't
gonna
real.
try to paint
They
something
weren't real.
attractive that you like and appreciate.
Right, but they weren't real people.
They were using people as references. They had people in mind. And what does it matter? What does it matter if it's real people? That's what the painter guy thought was hot.
I don't think that's what he thought was hot.
Then why is he painting it?
I think when he painted like aggressive people or fat people or whatever, he's painting an idea. Like he couldn't have just people like stand there as reference for 100 years.
Right. So you okay? Wait, what? For 100 years?
Yeah.
What?
He's not gonna just have
okay.
somebody. You know, so like he gets this idea in his head, and then like he's like, oh, let me get that pudge in there. That wasn't it.
Okay.
You know who he really painted as true beauty? People that weren't pudgy as fuck. It was an idea of like God and angels were truly beautiful, and then here's rich people down below who they had some pudge. They're like me. They're over there touching God.
They looked better than you
Sure.
because the men painted were not as pudgy as the women.
Yeah. I mean, that's completely true. I think it's completely true. I don't think that's an excuse for you to become a big fat piece of shit.
I'm not becoming a big fat piece of shit.
You might be though. Seriously,
I'm
you
not
might be.
gonna.
Why? I've never seen anybody's eyebrows get fatter, but
What do you know? My eyebrows. Wait. Okay. Wait. No, that is hair. That would mean fuller.
no, I mean
Hair,
like
not-
it's like a caveman.
Okay.
It's fucking weird that you look like
Yeah.
that. See, I'm just like man ugly. It's fine. I'm old. It's over
It's fine
for me.
for men to be ugly. I
I'm
understand.
oh,
It's
it's
not fine
over.
for me to age or have children and look different after I have children because I'm a woman and I'm
God,
less than
once-
human.
God, once you had kids, it was just that's it.
You never knew me before I had kids.
I know. I never knew you when you were cool.
When I was a teenage girl. Do you think teenage girls?
You
are
peaked in
cool?
high school. You peaked in high school.
If only.
This is
If only. That
You're
didn't happen
just-
either. It's kind of
just-
a problem.
your whole life's just a plateau.
Why doesn't board?
Never been nailed.
I've been nailed now. I got kids. I proved him wrong, Bryden. I proved him wrong. Okay. Let's get into our Reddit advice segment.
All right. I thought we had letters and all kinds of fun stuff.
You didn't like them.
Yeah, I didn't like him. Going to the other thing.
Thank you. Do 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 do. From okay, why are you doing? That's our new jingle. Thank you. You do that every time. From r/drugs. I took salvia and I can't fucking speak Spanish anymore.
Huh. Well,
Dr. Proctor, can you tell me why that might happen?
Well, yeah, that shouldn't happen. What the fuck? That sounds fake. So salvia deltarum is kind of related to DMT. It's a short-lived psychedelic. I personally never had it work on me. I've tried like 20x, 50x, whatever. Never worked for me. But you got to take it out of a bong. It was a short-lived, similar to DMT. There's no reason you should unlearn Spanish from it.
Well, it's rewiring the brain somehow? Maybe.
Nope.
I don't know.
No, it doesn't. What? That can't be like that makes sense. Like if you were like, oh, I shit my pants after I did salvia, I'd be like, that. Yeah, I can see that. Oopsie daisies. Picked a whole bouquet of oopsie daisies on shitting your pants. Nobody loses an entire language. This guy never knew fucking Spanish.
What if that's what happened? Is he's just now convinced that he used to know Spanish? There's no evidence of that.
Well, I just like yo habla muy pequeño español. I could lose that on.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way. No, this guy's an ass. This guy's an ass. There's no way.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's real. I mean, he says that he knows he's not crazy. He's Mexican and grew up speaking Spanish to his family. No. I'll read the whole thing. Oh my fucking God. I'm having a panic attack right now. I took some salvia today and it was just a normal trip.
Oh, he's still high on it.
If you can call a salvia trip even remotely close to fucking normal. When I woke up, I went about my day. I went to my parents' house. A few hours later, when they talked to me, I couldn't understand them. I know I'm not crazy.
No. You didn't unlearn Spanish. That's just normal.
I'm Mexican and I grew up speaking Spanish to my family when I was younger. I know I spoke Spanish because I remember saying Spanish class is useless because I already know Spanish. And now it's like all that knowledge just disappeared from my brain. When they tried talking to me, it was like trying to understand a language I didn't know.
Yeah, okay. Oftentimes, if you're high, all language is like language you don't know. No, check his fucking post history. Is he okay now? Because I'll bet he's just okay now.
I looked and he didn't follow up.
I'll bet he's just okay now 2 days later.
Yeah.
I'll bet he's just fine. Don't smoke fucking salvia. Here's the thing. I've never made salvia make me high. I've tried to smoke it several times. People say that it's, and it actually is, an analog to DMT. I've never made it make me high. I've never been there. But I've heard stories from people that did get high from salvia. It's intense. I wanted to be there. I'm not allowed to be there for whatever reason.
Yeah. I mean, that's how it was for me the times I tried DMT when I was a teenager. Like,
how did you try DMT? DMT, okay, the idea that DMT doesn't work for you means...
I did exactly what the other people were
doing.
You
did it wrong.
I did exactly what they were doing.
Damn.
I tried multiple times. It did not work. Now, I think that if you use it with something else, it's more likely to work. Like, that's why ayahuasca exists, is because DMT doesn't always work in isolation.
That's completely different chemical.
Ayahuasca is DMT plus something else.
I don't think
That
it
they do
is.
that yes, I mean I was watching freaking Ancient Aliens the other day, and that's what they said is they were doing a whole thing on how DMT is how you speak to the alien gods, okay? And they were saying they
I
went to
don't
talk to
think.
shaman, and the shaman make it's half DMT and something else that activates the DMT, and I can't remember what they said the other thing was, but that's what they said is it doesn't work on everyone, so that's why ayahuasca is the mix.
That
I trust
sounds like
Ancient
a
Aliens.
well. That I don't think that the Discovery Channel is correct. I think that sounds like a
I think
load
it's
of
the History
bullshit,
Channel. Okay, it's historically accurate.
bro. I don't think that that's right. But if it is,
Okay, I'm gonna
power
look
to
it
'em.
up. How do you
Oh,
spell
cool.
ayahuasca?
Uh, AYUCHUA. I think it's something like that. It's
Let me see. Let me see. DMT, blah 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 blah, such as
you're skipping some blah blah blahs, huh?
understand the purpose of the. I'm just not seeing.
You know what I'm mad about is I have to
Okay,
upload this
I'm
episode
just gonna
tonight.
look up how do you make ayahuasca.
What do you mean? How do you make? Don't Google that.
I don't know. I'm not finding what I'm looking
First of
for
all, you
here.
can't. Jesus, fuck. How do you? That's the
That's
show.
what I was told.
That's the show. How do you Google ayahuasca? That's cool. Just read something.
You were looking stuff up, and I told you not to because it wasn't interesting. Okay, you were looking up where some Greenville, Ohio place. Okay,
Okay, listen. Ohio is interesting.
you know what? I
You know
think
what?
ancient
Oh, it
aliens
turns out.
might have lied to me.
Yeah, it turns out you can't just make ayahuasca because it comes from a plant.
No, it's two different plants mixed together,
I don't
but
think so.
neither of them are DMT.
Well, here's the thing, just in your credit, DMT is in grass. So you can extract DMT from a whole bunch of shit. I know this because of crazy people that I talked to while
Yeah.
high. But like, yeah, it's like in green grass and stuff. I don't know if that's true.
Okay, well then I'm right. Okay, that's beside the point. Okay,
You're not
none
true.
of this matters.
You're not true. You don't if I swear to God, dude, I'm gonna fucking fuck your world up. I'm just gonna bring
What?
acid to your house,
No,
and I'm
you
just
can't.
gonna
I
dust you
can't
with
do
it.
this. We're talking about when I was a teenager.
So many hits, so much
You
acid.
can't. You. That's got to be some sort of assault,
Oh, it's totally illegal.
poisoning.
It's so illegal.
I won't tell anyone because I'll be so paranoid about getting you in trouble. I'll just pretend everything's fine. Like, no, it's good.
Yeah.
Can we order food for dinner?
Yeah, when you run into traffic on the highway, you know, just be like, I don't know. She was suicidal.
She told me the other day she was thinking about doing that, by the way.
She was like, I'm too tall and ugly.
It's the other thing that the cultist people said. I liked them a lot. They were very nice.
Yeah, they were great. Buy the premium.
I want to. It's only $1. I want to talk about an issue that's been popping up my Twitter feed a lot, Bryden.
Okay.
The crusade against AI art by artists and how insane it has gotten.
Oh, I have not seen any of this.
Well, it pops up on my For You feed a lot because I like art stuff and I talk about drawing and right. And you'll find these long, big threads with tons of like graphic designers and online artists, people that sell commissions, you know, talking about how evil AI art is because it's plagiarism, right? They run all these pictures through and it's other people's pictures and then they can produce it in that style or whatever. So they will pick these people to go after and accuse of using AI in some form for their art. And always in the comments, you can find someone freaking out about So and so used a reference picture. So and so did a freehand sketch of their own and then traced over that to get neat line art. Not acceptable. That's trace. It's like basic things that artists have been doing for millennia.
Sure.
Totally
Yeah.
wrong now because maybe it might kind of make me think about AI art for a second, right? But I found a real gem of someone who wants to be compensated fairly for their work, and the numbers were crazy to me. This is what it's like to do online art and to do commissions for people. Okay, you get to behave like this apparently. You look like you're about to fall asleep, right? And you
No,
don't care about this at all.
I mean, I don't, but it's mainly because I'm trying to think. You said this is what it's like, and I'm trying to remember the name of the song and the.
I
I'm
don't know.
trying to remember the name of the song so I can just sing it. I definitely
He
gave up
just wants to sing.
on what you were saying. Yeah, but
I don't
like,
know what song you're
this is
thinking
what it's like. What the fuck is that song?
of. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. But yeah, I was kind of half listening. Keep going on.
That's fine.
I'm still here. I did just check out completely from your story and started thinking about me.
I expect that to happen.
Yeah.
Can't make this up. Got a rare illustration job offer in my inbox. It's for a tarot deck. 80 illustrations,
I
all
got
due
one
in
of those.
1 year. All rights included for, wait for it, $50 per card.
Oh shit,
Sorry,
dude.
but if
There's
I'm ever.
81. I think
It's
there's
80
81.
pictures.
Oh shit, I was so close.
You were close. $50 per card. Sorry, but if I'm ever doing a tarot deck, I need to be paid a living wage. Absolute buffoonery.
What
So
is it?
at first
Hold
I'm
on.
like,
Why does
$50
anybody
for a
think that you
picture.
deserve to get paid a living wage?
Exactly. That I agree. But first of all, like I get it. So it is 80 illustrations. It's a lot, right?
Yep.
It's but
Take a
you
year.
should get bulk pricing for that maybe. I don't know cuz $50 per illustration like okay, sure, that's low if they were commissioning one picture. But when you buy in bulk, surely it's a little different, right?
I
Like
think that
50,
there's.
I would take 50.
I think that that's a yeah. That should you should get a year to do that. I
Yeah.
think that's fair.
But it's not. You want to get paid a
What is
living
fair? What
wage
is
for
what?
art. No one ever has been paid a living wage for art unless they have like a rich patron that keeps you in their house in ancient Greece or something.
Yeah, or Post Malone.
Or
Uh,
Post Malone. But I have some numbers that they threw out on what they deserve to be paid. Go ahead first, though.
well, okay. What's 50 times 80?
You don't know.
No, I don't know. I mean, it's like what, fucking 12,000, something like that.
A four.
I'm sorry,
4,000.
4,000.
Right? 50 times 80? Am I wrong? You
I
know
might be-
what?
I'm probably
I
wrong.
might be drinking too much. I know what this is.
Well, I don't do math, man. I
Yeah, it's
don't do
4,000.
art.
It's 4,000.
Oh.
I was right.
So 4,000, divide that by 52. What's that? Because you gotta
Just go
go.
with 80. Because if we multiplied it by 50, that's very close to 52. Can we not estimate?
No, because
Oh my
because we're now putting it into business numbers. So 4,000, not 40,000,
It's not a lot.
divided by 52. Okay, so 70. So you're looking at $77 a week. Great. Can you do a picture a week for $77? Is that fair? And whoever like look, that's
Yeah.
that's
Is
how
that
I
fair?
break things
It
down.
may or may not be fair on an individual basis, but as like a bulk order, you also have to think like who is going to commission a tarot card deck if it costs more than that to do so, right?
Tons of people, but like, look, every time I've worked with people online, I have always broken it down by the week
Mhm.
You know, like how much does this make you a week? Because I think that's the most fair.
Yeah,
You know, and I
sure.
think
It's a little low. Okay, I agree. I don't want to get bogged down on this right now because I think that $50 per card is a little low. So you start off
no, it's
with
$80
this
a
this
card, wasn't it?
thread. No, it's $50 per card. It's 80 cards.
How big are these cards? I mean, like also,
It doesn't matter because your scale, like, it doesn't matter because you want the detailed picture. It's the same picture you're drawing, no matter what the size of the cards are.
don't sign up for something you don't want to fucking do.
Right,
That
and so she didn't, right? But I'm going to move on to the point that I'm actually trying to get to.
see, I'm the
Uh,
businessman side of this.
yeah. So people are asking in the comments. First of all, one person was like, "Hey, actually, I am totally willing to work for those prices. Can you please send me their information so that you know you don't want to do it? I'm not taking anything from you. I can contact them and see if they'd like to use those rates like with my art, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And she's just arguing with them. She's like, "No, you can't do that. No, I won't give you the information.
Then
No,
do
you
it.
need to like respect yourself more," kind of thing, right? Like she will not let someone else have the job that she's refusing to do, even though they're willing to work for the
Yeah,
pittance.
that's
But she's
look.
saying,
Anytime you fucking buy somebody on the goddamn internet to do their shit, one, they're not gonna fucking do it, and then two, yeah, that's please let other people do it for cheaper. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
dude,
send them the email.
you know how many people I've fucking paid to do shit on the internet, and then it's like, oh yeah, I did it 8 months later. It was like, cool, I needed that 3 months ago, but
Yeah,
it's
you should have just said no. So that yeah, I get that. But so people are in the comments are asking, like, okay, can you tell us what a reasonable amount for this work would be? I'm curious. And she's
$80.
saying things. I've got several screenshots here. Let's say I need 2 weeks of working time per illustration. I do no other work. So she's saying that it'll take her 80 hours to do each card, right?
That's
If she's
insane.
talking about like a full time job, if she could do no other work, she must be talking about a full work week, right?
Okay,
Two
does she
weeks.
have other work?
I don't know
Because
that she does.
as soon as I find out that she has no other work, the price is $30 a card.
Well, she's going on about I'm a single mom and I need to pay
I
my
don't care.
bills.
I don't give a
That's
fuck
her
about that.
excuse.
What does that have to do with about me and my tarot deck?
I think she's saying that she would be doing no other work. Yeah,
It
absolutely.
sounds
So
like
that's 2 weeks.
to me that her kid needs food. The price has
Yeah.
now moved to $20 a card.
That's 156 weeks, no breaks, which is 3 years. I need about 50K per year salary minimum,
Oh
150K for
Jesus,
3
fuck
years
off.
of my full time work. Each illustration would be $1,750,
Bitch, they are not.
$1,750
They're not.
just for the labor.
They're not Magic the Gathering cards. No one thinks that they need to be fucking that good.
Here's another response with other numbers to another person. $600 per card. Rights negotiable times 2 if full copyright buyout.
That's
24
insane.
months minimum.
Fire her.
Down payment to secure the work. Royalties negotiable and wholesale options. To do a tarot deck justice, this is minimum for me personally. And then
Oh, you're fired. I would just
yeah.
immediately, I just fire you. Go to Fiverr. That's fucking
And she
stupid.
goes on and on about this is if I want to have a balanced personal life and time for my own projects.
Nobody has that. You realize that I am like I'm gonna be hungover tomorrow at work. We didn't get to do the next episode. You get the recipe for the hangover recipe,
Oh,
but
yes.
we'll start it out with it. I'm in a terrible work fucking
Yep.
3 months right now. No, she gets to just well, you are an artist after all.
Yeah.
I eat shit.
$75 per hour,
Look,
nearly
someone
5K
go to her
hours,
house
she says.
and fuck her mouth.
Can you even imagine, like, saying, I'm a single mom. I need to pay my bills and feed my kids. But you owe me $75 an hour. and lots of free time for my own personal projects. It's going to take me 80 entire hours and I could do nothing else to do one
Yeah, I would not
illustration. It's
hire
going to
that
take
person.
me 3 years, during which time you will pay all of my bills with some fun money thrown in.
Just that.
Since when has art ever paid like that? Ever. Ever. In history, since when has that been the norm to just be like, I draw art good. I deserve $75 an hour. That doesn't exist. But
Well,
this
that
is
does.
what these people
What?
think.
Here's the thing. That does exist. I've known
It
people that
exists.
get
I'm
that.
talking about the average person. It's not like it's not. You have to
That
get super duper duper lucky. Okay, it's not
you
even about
want.
your
You want.
skill.
You
You have to
want.
be in a certain situation.
You want to have to get super duper lucky. You also have to go. I guess I'm just gonna make the signs for Target. You're not making.
That's
you're
fair.
not.
Yeah. It's drudgery. It's not like a cool. I
Yeah.
just can't even imagine. But it's stuff like this where I'm seeing your art is cheating. It's not real, and you should be shamed and dragged for it all across the internet if you
Okay,
use a
come on. I'm
reference
just trying
picture
to make
or
music.
trace your own sketches, right? Oh, and you have to pay me $75 an hour.
Well, half of fucking modern art is fucking bullshit, and not modern art as in the idea of like modern art, but like have the modern, I guess post modern art, whatever you want to call it. The kids on the internet, it's all fucking sampled shit anyway. Everybody is just taking what I think amounts to clip art and doing shit. Uh, in 2004, I thought it was neat, but people just had a bunch of fucking, what do you call them? Paintbrushes, like in
Mm-hmm.
the thing. Yeah, and they made it all look like it was badass and
Well, this
uh,
person's not doing modern art. They're doing actual full color illustrations, to be fair.
okay, so
It takes
like
longer and it's actual work, but it's not $75 an hour you need to feed my kids type of work because, again, you are
some
drawing pictures from the
somebody
comfort of your home.
look. I hate to break it to everybody, but somebody in India will do that for cheaper. And it will be ass. And you know who's not going to care? The person buying it. All right? Look, art is a commodity and it's not going to matter. Like, it just won't matter. You're fucked, dude. It's not a job. And like,
It's a
we,
hobby, okay?
we look at, well, hear me out here. We look at, like rock stars and artists and things like that. That is a thing of the past. It's completely a thing of the past. That's not going to happen anymore. And it's just not going to. Comedians are kind of a thing, even though that's been completely sterilized and bullshit. That will also get fucked. And yeah, beautiful pictures and beautiful ideas are fucked. A computer will come up with them before you can. Because, not because theirs is better, but because this is more marketable.
Yep.
And you're fucked. And you're gonna be fucked. And you're not gonna be able to write better than a computer. You're not gonna be able to make a more beautiful picture than a computer. You're not gonna be able to do stand up eventually because they're gonna arrest you for doing it. And your music is already fucked because, dude, I hate to break it to you, but I've heard some of the best songs in my life that was just made by AI. It's just better. You're fucked. So kill yourself.
Well, the thing about if you're just unless you are the sort of person who can just get signed to a label, like a big label,
Oh, a
right? Which
Jewish
is
guy,
not
you mean?
most people, yeah, or like 16-year-old girls, I guess. They get signed a lot for some reason and get like owned for life.
Yeah, I'll bet it has nothing to do with Jewish people.
Why are you? I don't.
Well, I'm just saying that
Okay.
I really think the Jewish people have got an eye for talent.
They do seem to have an eye for talent.
They're
Right
so
there. Maybe they'll
cool.
pick up this
That's
artist
why they've
lead.
got that great country that's never done anything wrong. I like
They're
them.
very cool.
I think
I
they're
mean,
the
it seems
best.
they got like music
You know what? I
festivals
was
there and
thinking
stuff.
today when Kamala Harris didn't pick Shapiro as her VP and she went with Tim Walz
Ben
instead.
Shapiro?
No,
What?
Tim Shapiro
Oh, I
over
see.
in
Okay.
Pennsylvania. I was like, you know what? She's probably didn't want that cool Jew to overshadow her.
Probably what it was.
No,
Can you
I think that's
imagine?
what it was because like Jewish people are the coolest. I wake up like Ben Stiller the other day and he said this so smart thing. He was doing this
What?
comedians for Kamala Harris thing and he was like, I'm Jewish and I wish I was black and I was like, damn, that's very insightful.
Is that what he said?
That is actually literally what he said. Um,
Really?
yeah, yeah. So
He's the
which is
opposite of
insane.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Because he's so cool because he thinks that black people are just their skin color instead of people. What a cool guy. What a
It's
cool
really
guy,
weird
actually.
thing to say. That's actually really bizarre.
Yeah,
to
it's
say
fucking
that.
insane. These people are nuts.
You're fine just the way you are, Ben Stiller. We like you just the way you are.
No, I don't like you, even though I did watch Dodgeball yesterday, and it was okay. It's a good movie. I like it.
Zoolander was amazing.
Oh, Zoolander's incredible. Also, Zoolander
Freaking
2 is even
great.
still good.
I don't think I ever saw the second one. I
It's pretty
really
good.
like the first one. I never I don't usually watch sequels unless I really really love the first one. Like for
Honestly,
real, for real.
Zoolander 2 was pretty good. Also, Ben Stiller just makes a ton of good movies. Dodgeball just wasn't that great. Um,
It's fine for what it is.
yeah,
There was that whole era of just stuff like that, like
I've
Balls
been
of
watching
Fury.
those. Yeah, I've been watching like all the goofy, like bro comedy movies, and they're fucking incredible. Like let's go back to that before Ben Stiller decided he needed to be political and say that he wishes he was black. So it's a no. His exact
could
words
just-
were, "All Jewish guys think wish they were black." That was what he said. Which is
What he said?
yeah.
Is
You're
that
speaking
true?
for. I don't think that's
Are
true.
there any Jews listening right now? Can you tell us? I just feel like I've been
Better
doing the
not
EVP
be.
recorder on my
Better
phone,
not be.
and I
I-
just
I swear to
reminded
God,
us-
you
Are
better
there
not
any-
be.
Are there any Jews in
You
this
better
room
not
right
be.
now
Never-
with us?
Fucking, I swear to God, I find
Can you
out.
calm down? What is
No.
this show?
I don't know. I'm just mad
Can
at
you
it.
stop?
I'm mad at our listeners. Look, even if you're not Jewish, I am mad at you, but especially
Why?
if you
Stop.
are,
What is wrong with
I'm
you?
gonna get you.
This is not the time.
I'll get him. I'll get him. I'll find him. Be like, listen here, fella. I don't like you listening to my show.
And what we're gonna do is we're going to show them
They're the
all
ones
how
that
to
aren't
become
pay-
black.
No, they're the ones that aren't fucking on the Patreon. I know it.
Why would you say that, Brian?
Well, because historical trends.
Oh, really?
Because Jews, they ain't giving up money.
Oh, do they?
That's what I've heard. I've heard that they don't like doing it.
That's fascinating. Who did you hear this from, Bryden? Was it
Oh,
Hitler?
Hitler. Yeah, it was Hitler. It's Adolf Hitler.
Someone needs to take away your Kindle Unlimited plan. You're finding some questionable things in the list of free books.
I don't know. It's pretty good. I worried about I worried about my struggle too. It's like,
This
it's
was
like
a
I'm
mistake.
worried. I'm worried about stuff. I struggle sometimes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we are going to move on to another story. Can I tell everyone about my My Little Pony character though? I have my Kit the Cat Sonic character OC that was drawn for me by the lovely Mr. Cask, who is very kind to us for some bizarre reason.
Yeah, I think he's a fact.
I thought, okay, you know what?
No, we're friends.
Okay, that's good. I'm
Not
glad it's a friendly
Sully's a
one this
fag.
time because I want him back on the show at some point.
Oh,
he's
I
a good
don't.
guest.
He should do the show, and then I won't do the show because I've been thinking that I could just check out entirely from
If he
being
and I do
alive.
an episode together and you don't want and you check out of it or you're not here, we're just talking about Sonic the Hedgehog the whole time. Do you understand that?
That's fine by
Maybe
me.
some
I don't.
Kingdom Hearts.
I don't care what you. When I walk away, you gave me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and
So
clean is so bad, you're making me feel.
so I did get some My Little Pony fan art, and it's very cute, Bryden. I think that you've seen it already.
Yeah.
But a cutie mark on a My Little Pony character. Every pony, when they get old enough and they find their true talent, gets a cutie mark on their hind quarter, right? It's a little tattoo of what their talent is.
God, I want to
So if
punch
you're
my
good at
fucking
singing,
screen so
it
bad,
would be a
dude.
microphone. Mine is a bean burrito in front of a podcasting microphone. That is so good. Look at it. Is that not what that is? That is what that is. It's a bean burrito.
I thought it
In
looked like
front of
I thought it looked like a butt plug, but dude, like I don't.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I think it might be that.
You know what? Are we out of time for today?
Yeah, yeah, we are out of time for today. I didn't know what that
love
was.
you.
I looked at it. It just looked weird. And I
It's
was.
bean burrito. I'm a pony.
Yeah, yeah, sure. You're a fucking. Yeah.
Thank you everyone for listening. We're out of time for today, but you can find us over on patreon.com/here to help podcast on this coming Monday. We will be releasing our full conversation with Geneva Burns and her brother Jaron,
Such
the
a
guy
dumb name,
from
too.
Yankee Cowboy. Well, that's his dad's fault. His dad gave it to him, okay?
Well, my
His dad
name's
did a
Bryden.
lot of things wrong,
we
okay?
got all fucking bad names. I get it. This is
It's not
white
his fault.
people shit.
Yeah, your dad was dumb too, okay?
Yeah, he's
We
real
talked
dumb.
about how they were raised in a cult. Their father was their cult leader, and they both escaped. And they talked about their experiences while they were in it and escaping and how they feel after and things like that. But also, they were really fun and actually
Funny people.
bantered with us and we were joking about how well, yeah, he sounds like a cool guy at different points. They were fine with it. They fit in great. We loved them. It's a really good episode. So go to our Patreon
And
and give us a
also
dollar.
don't go and harass them.
Well, don't say that because now they are gonna.
No,
They're like children.
because somebody had an idea when we were talking just now, and they were like, "I'm gonna harass those guys." Don't harass them.
They're actually really cool. And we
They've
like
been
them a
through
lot.
enough.
And
They
they'll probably
talked to
come
Abby.
back. Yeah, they did. And I put them through hell tonight. Having to look at my face.
That's true. That's true. She's so ugly.
Have a great week, secure in the knowledge that we are with you.
You know what?
and
I
we
have
are
a
the-
great week. Abby, because she's got to run through mirrors in her house. She lives in a weird, haunted place, and it's like
It's haunted. I told you.
I asked your husband, "Baby, I'm a haunted house." Does that just mean it's a fat goth girl because she's as big as a house?
What did he say?
He said, "I think it's about ghosts," and I said, "Yeah, you're right. Maybe she had an abortion."
What? Okay.
He doesn't get half my jokes. I
No,
really,
because it's just a stupid thing to say.
yeah.
That's not a joke. That's just a stupid thing to say.
That's pretty good. All of that was hilarious and tracks. That's pretty funny. Because, baby, you're a haunted house about a fat goth girl. You're as big as a house and
right.
you're spooky.
You're right.
That's hilarious. But that's
That's a good
I
song,
saw-
though.
eh,
Everyone should go and listen to Baby You're a Haunted House by Gerard Way.
I don't care for it.
It's cute, and if you look at the music video, they've got like they're wearing like suits and skeleton heads, and they're like real cute.
Oh man, that's so cool. That's so cool
Baby,
to do.
you're a haunted house. Better find another superstition. It's cute.
Man,
It's cute.
that's so cool and not gay. That's actually so not
All right,
fucking
everybody.
gay.
Whether you are as retarded as Bryden's mother,
How many fucking
Or
like
an-
little patches you can
or
put on your face
trapped
to cover up your
in a
goddamn
cult,
zits? You
we
dumb
are
bitch.
with you, and we are the only ones
we're
you
not.
can trust.
Yeah, you
are
kill
here
yourself.
To help.